Welcome back, fellow stacker. Silver Gold Man here with another edition of Silver Gold and much more. Hey guys, not sure if you had an opportunity to check out this video, but I'm going to continue on from there and basically touch on something that I mentioned yesterday, which was what I foresaw would take place in the silver market. Now, if you haven't seen the video, it's linked up on the screen, and it's also linked down below in the Show More tab and over at connectingdots1.com. So one of the things I was talking about in that video is to stay the heck out of the Bitcoins. This was dropping. And let's see here. In the last 24 hours, here's 24 hours. Yeah, so since I made the video, it's dropped even lower. I mean, right now, look at, there's a guy selling 347,685 Bitcoins at $222. Yes, smart man, he's jumping out of it. So I hope you've jumped out. I know a lot of you have already figured this out. You know, the Corbett reports and Max Keiser, all these people, this is your new world order gang. Once you start figuring out who the gang is, it's very easy to understand what's going on. So one of the things I've talked about in yesterday's video, and in case you didn't hear it, I'll replay it, okay? So this is from yesterday's video, and at the very end, this is what I said.
So I believe tomorrow, that would be Monday, we'll probably see, I believe, a spike upwards, possibly, yes. Make it a triple top, and then she'll drop.
Well, pretty well nailed that one, I must admit. It did a double top. I mean, it definitely blasted off exactly as I said it would, and it didn't do a triple top. It's gone much higher, but it definitely did drop. Now, two key factors here. Number one, I was able to predict this on, well, number one, because, well, believe it or not, the whole market is manipulated, and they work on trader sentiment, the psychological sentiment of traders. One of the big things is that many traders won't jump into a stock when it's just flatlining, as you're seeing here, okay? Beep, 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 not doing nothing. But when they can come up there and they can see it taken off, and it's rising up, and it's going higher and higher and higher, well, they have a tendency to jump in. So if you look at the time frame when this all took place, okay, you can understand that as the businessmen is showing up to work here in New York, okay, because that's that New York time frame, they start making a decision if they're going to buy the precious metals, and they see that, you know, it looks like a low there, so they're thinking, oh wow, look at that, we just hit an all-time low. And they saw like the spike from the day before. You may have noticed that on the video. So they're thinking, oh, wow, great opportunity. Well, the powers that be understand this, and they let it go on purpose. And so the investors jump in on it. Yeah, and there goes your morning frenzy in New York, and it takes off. Ding, 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 ding. They're all going crazy berserk, you know. And then she drops. So this was very predictable because, as I said, the market is controlled, and they use your the way you think as a trader, your psychological sentiment of trading. They use those emotions to get you on into buying, unfortunately. So yeah, this is going to continue dropping. This is something I was saying. Now, the big thing is that you'll notice on Monday morning when they want you to buy, they'll let the price go. On another Monday morning, when we're actually in a bullish mode, they won't let the price go on Monday morning. And how do I know that? I've been watching this screen for years. So this happens, I'm correct, roughly about, I'd say about 80% of the time on this. I mean, I could make videos on it, but it would bore the crap out of you just watching my calls, my daily calls on silver. Now, another thing, before I end this video, someone left a comment here, and he was talking about my Google Plus Hangouts, if I'll be having them over at Connecting Dots 2 on that account, or over at Connecting Dots 3. Well, actually, I'm considering Silver Gold Man. There seems to be more of an ongoing interest here in participating, but I could be wrong. So at this point here, I'm not quite sure. One thing I do know, it won't be taking place on Google+. Now, the reason why these trolls have taken after me on Connecting Dots 3 is number one, that channel is not as well known. The biggest reason is they know that I'm blocked out. I do not have Google Plus. I cannot respond to a single comment. This is why I'm going to start turning the comments out, because I've noticed there's people leaving comments that are taking my words that I've said in previous videos and are twisting them. Yeah, that's you, Joe, just Joe. So I don't appreciate that, and yes, I did delete that comment. I don't mind people repeating what I've said, but I definitely have a problem when you repeat what I've said and you've twisted it. So when you're saying I'm high-fiving something and I'm not high-fiving something, I got a problem. Worst case is, in that case there, the stock that I was talking about on that screen, it actually rose by 18% shortly after I'd mentioned it, but that's not my issue. It was the other stuff that was said. So I want to be able to have these Google Pluses where I can actually interact with many of you. As I see the comments popping up on the side of the Google Plus, I will be able to deal with the trolls or anyone else who wants to ask me any questions. Because there's something that I've hated here since 2012. I've been locked out of my YouTube channel since the spring of 2012. The rules all changed here. I can upload videos, I just can't respond. I can't communicate with any of you. We can't send messages back and forth. You know, the 10-year anniversary of Google just went by a couple of days ago, over the weekend I think it was. And I almost made a top 10 video reasons why Google has fucked up YouTube. Because this was really, if you'd been out here in 2006, 2007, I showed up here in 2007, and I opened up my first YouTube channel in 2009, and things were way different. This is way better than Facebook back in the day, you know, to be honest with you. And they've just screwed it up. The whole thing is nothing but a mess. So I've had to, you know, join in here now with the Google Plus. I'm not quite sure which one it'll be, but it'll be definitely so I can deal with the trolls, because I'm sick and tired of watching people either leave comments in my videos where I can't deal with it, or in this case here, this is taking place in the background on this Google Plus where they're ripping me apart on Connecting Dots 3. I can't see any of the Google Plus comments. They show up in the background. You have to actually have a Google Plus account to be able to access those comments. So I know they're trashing me in the background, but don't worry, guy. When I get out there with my Google Plus, I guarantee you the trolls will not come around. Because I know every one of my topics inside out. When I don't know what I'm talking about, I shut the hell up. I don't like looking stupid. So I've got, like I said, predictions coming out my yin-yang on all my topics, right down to the Fukushima meltdown. So these people ought to be concerned, and don't worry, they're not even going to come out there. Our Google Plus Hangouts will all be about educating folks on various topics and answering the questions that many of you want to get immediate answers to. Something I can't stand with Google anymore. They really did fuck up YouTube. You know, taking away our rights to leave comments to people was just like, that's it, I've had enough of this. So yeah, stay away from the negative energy, and please stay away from these scammers. Don't even deal with these trolls. That's the best thing to do, is just let them come on out to my Google Hangouts and I'll deal with them there. Okay folks, yeah, I'm ending the video there, and if you're still in those damn Bitcoins or Bitcoins, get the hell out, man. These people they know what's coming. Take care. Talk to you soon.